Hi, this is Chris Davis of SlashGear, and this is the ZTE Tanya. Now, ZTE is better known for creating white label handsets for carriers to rebrand, but this is going to be one of the company's first own-branded smartphones. And rather than running Android, like many of the company's other devices before now have run, this is going to run Windows Phone 7.5 Mango. So it's aimed at the bargain end of the scale. So you've got a 4.3-inch wide VGA touchscreen on the front. It's running, as I said, Mango on a 1 GHz Qualcomm MSM 8255 processor. On the back, you get a 5 megapixel autofocus camera with an LED flash and speakerphone. It's got this kind of soft touch plastic. Volume controls on the left side. Over on the right side, you get the dedicated camera button that Microsoft mandates. You get a micro USB port for charging and syncing, and you also get the power standby button. And there's a regular 3.5mm headphone jack up on the top edge. Now, the phone itself has all the usual connectivity and sensors. You get Wi-Fi, BGN, you get Bluetooth 2.1, there's a digital compass and accelerometer. There's tri-band HSDPA and quad-band GSM Edge. And as I said, this is being targeted at the entry level, so you're looking at a device which we're told you should roughly expect on a £10 to £15 contract if you're in the UK. But despite the kind of being built to a budget, a lot of the time it works reasonably well compared to other Windows phones. So browsing is smooth, page rotations are swift, the on-screen keyboard works well. Capacitive buttons are responsive. The only kind of blip we'd say is that the screen itself doesn't have particularly great viewing angles. Quality is kind of noticeably lesser than other Windows phones we've seen, certainly less than Nokia's recent Lumia devices with their clear back display. And also the design isn't particularly inspiring. This soft touch panel, as I said, is reasonably grippy and nice to hold, but actually if we're talking about what it particularly reminds us of, here's HTC's HD2 from all the way back in 2008, and there's a very similar kind of finish to the back cover, reasonably similar thickness. The ZTE Tanya is actually 10.7mm thick, and to some extent, you know, the styling feels like this Windows mobile handset from several years back, quite similar to this new Windows Phone handset from ZTE, but we have a feeling that an awful lot of people won't mind that so much because of the price. You get that gigahertz processor, half a gig of RAM, 4 megabytes of internal storage, 4 gigabytes I should say, and it will be priced to sell most definitely. So that's the ZTE Tanya. It's not a full review because this is final hardware but not final software. It's just being launched announced this week. Will launch later in the year. And we'll have a full review when the final production versions are ready. Thanks for watching.